and welcome back to Odooistic, the channel where we dive deep into real-world Odoo development. In today's video, we are solving a very practical and highly requested use case: how we can search for a product on the sale order line using not just the product name or internal reference, but also a custom field like the customer reference or external code. If your company or client receives purchase orders with unique product codes defined by the customer, this feature can be a real productivity booster. Or you're also selling products on eBay and you have a different separate code and you want to search products with that code. So this is a real piece for you. So instead of users manually opening the product form or guessing the name, they can now type any known reference like the customer code, SKU, or internal allies directly into the sale order line and get instant results. And the best part, we will do it by creating a clean and reusable custom module in Odoo 18 Community Edition or Enterprise Edition. No hacking core code. I will also provide the code to you. So in this tutorial, you will learn how to inherit and enhance product search behavior using name search, how to add a custom customer reference field to the product, how to make it visible in the backend form, and finally, test it directly on the sale order line in a real scenario. So grab your keyboard, open your dev environment, and let's get started building this smart feature right here on Odooistic. Right, guys. So if you can see on my screen, I'm using Odoo 18. Let me just go in settings first. And here you can see Odoo 18 Enterprise Edition. Guys, for this customization, it doesn't matter you're using Enterprise or Community Edition. It's perfectly fine. So what I'm talking about, what we are going to do, but before this, as you can see, I'm using Visual Studio Code and I have got my custom folder empty at the moment. There's nothing inside. And what I'm going to do, let me just show you what I mean, that what customization we are talking about. So let's go in sales first. And here, if I go in products, and if I click in any product, so you can see here reference. So if I activate my developer mode, you can see the field name is default code. So if I go in sale order now and create a new sale order, so here the reference number is this. So if I just copy this and if I go in sale order and if I click on add a product and if I click here or paste the same number, so you can see that product, we can search it with the default code. But sometimes we are going to add a new field here in product, and then if we want to search with that field, we can't do that. So what we are going to do today, first we are going to add a field after this field reference, and then we will try to search with that field in sale order line. So let's do this. So first of all, let me just create a new folder here and I call it product customer ref search. Right. So we have created this folder here. We are creating a new file here, underscore init .py. Then another file we're going to create manifest .py. And let me just create a new folder, models. And in models, I will create a new file init .py. Okay, so in main init file from .import models, and in this model we are going to create a new file with the name product template. We call it product underscore template. Right. Okay, guys. So first of all, we are going to create a manifest file. So let me just copy and paste the code. So this is a manifest file. So what we are going to do here, this is our manifest file, the configuration file that tells Odoo how to install and use our module. So the name, first of all, name, this is what shows up in the app menu, product customer reference search. Then the version, we have kept it simple at 1.0 for our initial release. Category marked as sales because it extends sale order functionality. Then summary. So in summary, these explain that we are adding a customer underscore ref field to products. So search product on sale order line using customer ref field. Then description, add customer underscore ref field to product and enables name search by it on sale order line. Then author, yes, this was made by Odooistic. Then depends, we depend on product and sale modules since we are extending both models. Data, we are only loading one XML file that adds our new field to the product form view, which will be product underscore template underscore view. So let's create this one as well. So if I create a new folder, views, and in that views, let me just copy this and I paste this. Perfect. So first of all, we are going to create a product template. We are actually going to inherit this. So let's, from Odoo import models. All right, API. Okay, product template models.model. Yes, that's perfect. And nope, just inherit is fine. And then this is enough. Okay. So guys, what we have done here, this is a file, product template, and this file customizes the product.template model to add a customer underscore ref field. That's it. Here I've just initiated a class product template. I have inherited a model product.template and I have created a new field which is customer underscore ref. That's it. So now in this view, let me just not waste your time and just copy and paste it. Just give me 1 minute. Right. So what is this? Right. So as you can see in this XML file, the first line is the ID, record ID is just the ID of this view. Then the name product.template.customer.ref.form. Then the model, we are adding this field product.template, then inherit underscore ID. So I have already explained many times that how to find our inherit ID. Let me just show you again. So because we want to add our field just after this reference, so what we need to do, we need to activate our developer mode and then click on this small icon and click on view form. When we do that, we can see external ID here, product.template_only_form_view. So here we have just pasted there. Then in XPath, we are giving the reference field. We want after default code position after, and we want to add this field, which is customer ref. So as you can see, this is the field which we have created, customer_ref. So that's it. Let me also create a new folder which we call static, and we add another folder here, description. And in this one, let me just add icon.png. So this will be the icon of our module. Okay, so let's restart our Odoo service. Copy this product customer reference search and go in apps. Click update app list and paste. So we will find our module here, product customer reference search. Activate it. Okay, what is the error? It's saying customer ref does not exist, obviously, because we have not given reference of our this file in our init file. So from .import product_template. That's it. We have not given a reference of our product_template file, which is this one, and now it's perfectly fine. Yes, so let's try again. Activate again. Okay, so this time we are good. So if we go in our products and click any product, so you can see here customer reference now just after reference field. So let's suppose I just add 111222333. So this is our customer reference number. And now if we go in sale order, we create a new sale order and we add 1112223, nothing. So as you can see, we cannot search our product with this reference number. So we are able to do this with our reference. We are able, but we are not able to do it with our customer reference number, which is our new field. So what we need to do? So first of all, we need to add this code there. So this is the code. So now what this code is doing, as you can see, there are two methods. One is name search and one is name get. What it does, so basically it overrides Odoo's default product search, this method. When a user types something into a many-to-one field, like on a sale order line, this method checks both the product name and customer reference number. So basically it was just checking product name before or reference, but now I have also added customer ref as well. So now, and also in name get, the second helping method. So this method changes how product name appears in drop down. Example output is that we will just add it and it also shows our customer reference. This helps users see the customer reference and the product name together. Super helpful for sales team who work with external product codes. So in this Python file, we extend the standard product.template model by adding a customer ref field, as I have already showed you, which stores a customer specific product reference. We then override Odoo's search and display logic so that users can search products using either the name or the customer reference. The drop down also shows both, so it's much easier to select the correct item when creating a sale order. So now let's restart our Odoo service and we check what's going on. So now, as you already have seen in our sale order, when I tried to search it, it was not helpful. So now we can do 111. So as you can see, I have just typed 111 and the product is there. See, the product is there. Let's create a new sale order again. So we go in product and I just press 111. That's it. I guess this also has been created. So 111 and product is there. So you have seen it's super helpful. And that wraps up today's tutorial. We built a custom Odoo 18 module that lets us search products on sale order lines using a customer ref field. Something incredibly useful for businesses working with external reference codes from clients. We covered how to extend the product model with a custom field, display it neatly on the product form, implement name search and name get to make it searchable. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Odooistic for more hands-on Odoo development tutorials. Got a question or an idea for a future video? Drop it in the comments. I read every day of them. Until next time, happy coding and see you in the next Odooistic episode. Bye-bye.